Alrighty, folks, trying out a new lighting thing here. Apparently this camera is one of those cameras that needs a lot of light. I tried some different settings and it was all grainy and shit, and I really don't like grainy at all. So this camera has to have a lot of light for some unknown reason. I guess the f-stop and the iris are just so small that it's got to have a lot of light. Unfortunately, most of the light is behind me, and so it puts shadows over my face and what have you. But whatever. Anyway, enough of my my broadcasting arts experience. Okay, we don't need to be discussing that. But here's the thing, folks. Today, everybody went apeshit because, you know, Donald Trump was allegedly going to say he wanted to racially profile. Of course, Islam is not a race, but he wanted to racially profile Muslims. You know, allegedly he was going to, you know, have some kind of database set up to profile Muslims. And of course, everybody went apeshit over it. Oh my gosh, he's going to racially profile Muslims. Middle Eastern Muslims, I'm assuming. So, let's get into it. I've got a message for all the scumbags, losers, killers, and haters of this world. Evil must be punished. Alright, as I said in my monologue, the news media and the left especially are just all up in arms because some unknown guy with a camera got in Donald Trump's face and asked him about going to mosques and vetting Muslims and racially profiling Muslims and all this shit. And, you know, oh, it was just so horrible. It was just so horrible that you know, Donald Trump would want to racially profile Muslims, Middle Eastern Muslims. Well, you know, Donald Trump later clarified his statement that he was referring to the Syrian refugees coming over here, and that the fact that since Paris had been attacked, that he didn't want that happening in the United States. Now, the thing of it is, though, is that Donald Trump, you know, when they initially accused Donald Trump, he was actually in the right. Okay, we should be racially profiling Muslims from the Middle East. Seeing as how they're over there chanting death to America, yes, we should be racially profiling Middle Eastern Muslim men coming over here to this country. Yes, we should be racially profiling them, you dumb fuck. And I think Donald Trump should come back and say, hey, I want to profile them all, because I would. Folks, let me tell you something. We were attacked 5 times prior to 9/11. The USS Cole being just one example. Have we racially profiled, and I hate the word racially profiled because it's inaccurate, but if we had racially profiled Middle Eastern men coming from the Middle East after the Cole was bombed, 9/11 might not have happened. Think about that for a second. Have we racially profiled Middle Eastern men after the Cole was bombed, 9/11 might not have happened. Why? Because all 19 hijackers on 9/11 were Middle Eastern men. Middle Eastern Muslim men. They were all Middle Eastern Muslim men. All 19 hijackers were Middle Eastern Muslim men. They were from Saudi Arabia, or they were from countries loyal to Saudi Arabia. And had we put them through a very rigorous vetting process and racially profiled their happy ass, 9/11 might not have happened. So if you want to blame somebody for 9/11, look no further than the Democrats and the liberals. Because they're the ones that bitch when we try to racially profile anyone. And right now, folks, right now, as I'm speaking to you, Muslims are walking right past the fucking TSA without being searched. But your happy ass gets stopped and frisked. Let that one sink into your head for a minute. That's right. You don't believe me? Go check it out for yourself. Muslims are allowed to walk right past the fucking TSA. They are not stopped. They are not stopped. They're allowed to walk right on by. But your happy ass gets stopped. You gotta take off your shoes. You gotta remove all liquids from your. Not the Muslims. They walk right on by. They walk right on by. And if you don't believe me, like I said, check it out for yourself. They walk right on by. But have we vetted them? Have we profiled them? And have we put them somewhere for a period of 2 years? Well, Von Helden, it sounds like you're wanting to put them on a reservation, or it sounds like you want to put them in intern camps like we did the Japanese during World War II. They're wanting to kill us, you fucking moron! They're over there chanting death to America. Fuck yes, I want to racially profile them. Fuck yes, I want to put them in internment camps for 2 years. I want to make damn sure that when these motherfuckers come over here, they're not going to blow up a bunch of innocent Americans. You damn fucking right I do. You damn fucking right I do. And if you don't like it, kiss my red ass. Now, with the Japanese Americans, it was different, because they weren't over there chanting death to America. I can see where it was wrong to do that to them, because they weren't a threat. But these motherfuckers coming from the Middle East are over there chanting death to America, you fucking moron. Yes, we should racially profile them. Yes, we should put them in internment camps for 2 years. And then once it's found out that they're okay, that they're not, they have no ties to terror, then if you want to let them loose, fine. But yes, goddammit, we should be checking these motherfuckers thoroughly. Thoroughly. They're over there chanting death to America. And we've just seen what they did to Paris, France. What was the final tally? I think 130 some dead and over 500 injured or some shit. And apparently, according to what I've been hearing, the French had actually thwarted like 5 or 6 other terrorist attacks that were supposed to take place, but they got thwarted, they got stopped before they happened. And you fucking dumbass liberals, you want to sit there and bitch at me because I want to vet these people? Fuck you. I don't want to die, dumbass. I want to be around for my kids. So fuck you. This bullshit that we can't check people out, that we can't profile people or vet people. What fucking drugs are you on? Them people are over there chanting death to America. You bet your damn ass I want to vet their fucking ass. I want to profile them. I want to intern them until I know that them motherfuckers are safe. But see, as I've told you in previous videos, all Muslims believe the Quran. All Muslims, when they come to a non-Muslim country, are commanded by their God to commit acts of terror. They are to wage jihad. Any Muslim, them Muslims up in Dearborn, Michigan right now, are terrorists. Well, Von Hilton, they're my friends. They're not blowing anything up, and I'm buddies with them, and I talk to them. Then you don't know the fucking Quran, do you? Because the Quran says that when a Muslim comes to a non-Muslim country, they are commanded by their God to wage jihad against the infidel. Commanded. It's not a if you see your way clear to do it. It's a command. They're commanded to wait. All them Muslims up there in Dearborn, Michigan right now are terrorist suspects. And they should be terrorist suspects. Because that holy book tells them to wage jihad against non-Muslim countries. Are we a non-Muslim country? Yes. Every Muslim in America right now is a ticking time bomb. Because that fucking holy book, unholy book, tells them to wage jihad in non-Muslim countries. They're commanded. It's not a suggestion. It's a command from their God to do so. And I defy any Muslim apologist to tell me otherwise. I've been at this shit for 14 fucking years now. Okay? I know what I'm talking about. But these son of a bitches are going to get on TV and oh, they're Americans. No, they're not. According to the Quran, they're not allowed to have any allegiance except to Allah and Muhammad the pedophile prophet. That's the only allegiance they're allowed to have. They're not allowed to have any allegiance to our Constitution or our flag. Why do you think they put their fucking hands behind their back when the Pledge of Allegiance is given? Because they're not allowed, dumbass. They're forbidden in that Quran. That Quran forbids them to have any allegiance to America. So no, they're not Americans. You can call them Americans till you're fucking blue in the face, but it doesn't change the facts. And the facts are that according to the Quran, they're not allowed to have allegiance to America. So no, they're not Americans. They have no allegiance to the Constitution. They have no allegiance to the flag. And they're not allowed. They're forbidden. They are forbidden. Because we're not a Muslim country. Now, if America was a Muslim country, then then it would be okay for them to have allegiance to the flag and the Constitution. But we're not a Muslim country, and so they're forbidden. And that's why they put their hands behind their back. And that's why Obama put his hands behind his back, because he's a Muslim too. But I'm sick and tired of this bullshit that we cannot profile people that are over there screaming death to America. Are you fucking insane? I mean, really. You people that get all up in our shit and get your panties in a fucking twist because we want to profile these motherfuckers, and them over there screaming death to America. Are you fucking on drugs? Of course I want to profile them. Of course I want to intern their happy ass. I don't want these motherfuckers coming over here and blowing up my friends and my family and my cities. What are you, nuts? But see, as what's his name? Damn, I can't think of his name right now. But there's a talk show host on the radio. Says liberalism is a mental disorder. Michael Savage gets on the radio and says liberalism is a mental disorder. Fuck yes it is, and this is proof that it is. They would rather bring these people over here and blow us up than to fucking profile their ass and make sure they're okay first. What insanity? You know, it's fucking insanity, man. Fucking insanity. You know, but they're gonna, they're gonna get all over my ass or Donald Trump's ass or somebody else's ass because we want to profile these motherfuckers. Are you fucking on drugs, really? And them over there screaming, raising their fist in the air, screaming death to America. Fuck yes, I want to profile them. You bet your happy ass I want to profile them. Now, it was a different case with the Japanese here in America because the Japanese here in America were loyal to America. They weren't over there screaming death to America and shit. You know, and yes, what was done to the Japanese Americans, I could see as an injustice. But when you got people over there screaming death to America and raising their fist in the air and calling for the death of thousands of American people, no, I want them vetted. I want them profiled. I want them interned to make damn sure that them motherfuckers ain't going to kill my happy ass. You bet. I don't see a problem with it at all. If you do, then you're the one with the problem. But again, it's like I said in my previous video, I'm sick and tired of this stupid shit. Because it is stupid. That's it is. It's stupid. We're not gonna thoroughly vet people that want to kill us. Are you insane? Are you a moron? You know, what planet are you on? Because it ain't Earth. You know. You know. But yes, I want to intern them. You're damn right I want to intern them. I want to make damn sure that when they... And what did we hear? What did we hear? I ended up being right, motherfuckers. I ended up being right. I told you, motherfuckers, a year ago, I told you that most of these damn refugees would be young, middle-aged, working-age men, fit as a fiddle. You know, these people are not. These are not elderly. These are not. You know, and one guy even got on the TV and said, "Where's all the women and children? Where's all the women and children?" It's not refugees. It's an invasion. It is a Trojan fucking horse, and I told you in advance that it was, and now look what happened to Paris. And one person on the media actually said, "Hey, where's all the women and children?" I was right. And had people listen to me, we might, you know, there might still be people alive today. But no, folks. 5 terrorist attacks occurred before 9/11 happened. And have we been vetting Muslim, Middle Eastern men? Have we been vetting them? Have we been racially profiling? I hate that term because it's inaccurate. Because Muslim is not race, Islam is not a race, but whatever. Anyway, Middle Eastern men from the Middle East, properly vetted, properly checked out. Have we done that after the Cole bombing? 9/11 might not have even happened. That's the truth. Because we would have interned these people for a period of 2 years to make damn sure that, you know, they're not coming in here with weapons and whatnot. You know. Well, what the fuck do I know, right, guys? What the fuck do I know, right? I'm just Joe Schmo, right? Damn. Can't racially profile them and them over there screaming death to America. Are you a fucking moron? I mean, really. Are you an idiot? Damn right I want to racially profile their fucking ass. You bet. You bet I do. I want to vet them. I want to profile them. I want to intern their happy ass. Had France took these Muslims and put them in internment camps, and I know it sounds horrible, but it's you know, it's to save lives in this case. You know, put them in internment camps for 2 years, just 2 years. Make damn sure that they're not bringing in weapons. These guys brought in AK-47s, shotguns, explosives, all kinds of electronic equipment, from what we understand, PlayStation 4s and shit like that. Okay, had they been put in internment camps for 2 years, their plan would have fell through, because they wouldn't have been able to got to the materials that they needed, because they would have been interned for 2 years. There's a method to my madness, folks. Alright. You would have thwarted the attack on Paris by putting them in internment camps for 2 years. The plan would have been totally blown away. It would have been, you know, it wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened. Paris wouldn't be burning right now. And I know to some of you it sounds horrible, especially the idea of internment camps. But, you know, when people are over there, raising their fist in the air, screaming death to America, damn right I want them interned. I want them vetted. I want them profiled. Damn right. Little old lady from Pasadena, to quote a song, gets stopped and frisked by the fucking TSA, but a goddamn Muslim gets to walk right on by. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're not only a hypocrite, you're borderline being a fucking traitor to this country. You hearing me? You puke bag liberal leftist motherfuckers. You're that close to being a fucking traitor. But we're seeing these fucking Muslims walk right on by the TSA, folks. That's a fact. You can Google that shit. You can check that out for yourself. They walk right on by. In fact, there's even a poster of this Muslim woman bragging over the fact that she gets to walk right on by the TSA and you got to stop. Bragging about it. We put these foot baths in our airports to appease the Muslims. Yeah, how'd that work out? That didn't work out too good. Appeasing them didn't work, did it? They went and blown up Paris any fucking way. You dummies. You can't appease somebody that's got a culture of death, a mindset of death. You can't appease somebody like that. Appeasing them and throwing money at them ain't going to do shit. I don't know what what can I say, man? Have we profiled, there goes my alarm, damn. Have we racially profiled Middle Eastern Muslim men after the Cole bombing? 9/11 might not have happened. That's the truth. And you can get mad at me all you want. You can yell and scream at me. You can make hate videos about me till the fucking cows come home, and it won't change that fact. It won't change that fact. Because the people that perpetrated 9/11 were all Middle Eastern Muslim men. And had we been profiling Middle Eastern Muslim men, 9/11 might not have happened. So go make your fucking hate videos about how racist Von Helton is, or about how Von Helton wants to put all Muslims in internment camps. Go make your fucking hate video. See if I give a shit. And that's another thing too. You'll notice that despite all the fucking hate videos out there, have I ever backed down from what I said? Ever? Have I? No, I haven't, have I? No, I haven't. Nor do I intend to. I say what I mean what I say. 3,000 people died on 9/11. And have we been profiling Middle Eastern, middle-aged men? Those 3,000 people, theoretically, could be alive today. That's the truth. Liberalism is a mental disorder, like Michael Savage says. It'll get you killed. And now we're seeing that liberalism will get you killed. We're now seeing it. And we've been seeing it since 9/11. And prior to 9/11. Like I said, 5 terror attacks occurred before 9/11 took place, folks. And have we been profiling Middle Eastern Muslim men, 9/11 might not have happened. That's the truth. That is the truth. So yes, I want to profile them. Yes, I want to vet them. Yes, I want to intern them for 2 years. And then once their 2-year term is up, they can do whatever the fuck they want. But they need to be interned for 2 years. Well, why 2 years, Vaughn? Because 2 years ensures that whatever connections that they might have, they just go away to nothing and turn to dust. Folks, we are in a fight for our very lives. This is not a game. This is not a joke. And puke bag smarmy ass liberals are going to have to sit their fucking ass down and let us conservatives do what we do best, which is kicking ass. Alright? Because these people don't play. All them Muslims up in Dearborn, Michigan acting like they're your friend, they're not your friend. It says right in the goddamn Quran, take neither the Christian, the Jew, the pagan, or the atheist as a friend. It says it right in the goddamn book, you moron. They're not your fucking friend. And they never have been. They're not even supposed to fucking be here. They're supposed to be in the land of peace, ain't they? Yeah. Well, what is the land of peace? The land of peace is Muslim countries. They're not even supposed to fucking be here. So why are they here? They're here to wage jihad, you dumb motherfucker. Now, like I said in a previous video, some jihad is by stealth, some jihad is out in the open, chopping off heads. But it's all jihad. It is all for the purpose of conquering non-Muslim countries for Allah. That's the whole point of it. That's why the Muslims are here. They're not here to be your friend. They're not here to be Americans. And have you noticed that all Muslims keep to themselves? They don't integrate at all. Why is that? Why do you think that is? Think, man. Use your brain. Use your brain. Well, Von Hilton, they're nice to me, and they don't bother me, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay. You know, believe what you want. They did the same thing to the Serbian Christians in Kosovo. Oh, we're your friend. We're not going to hurt you. We're not going to do anything to you. Well, what happened in Kosovo? They put a knife to the man's throat and made him watch as they raped and murdered his wife and daughters. I've got the actual coroner reports. I've got the actual reports. I've got them in a goddamn manila folder. I don't know where the fuck they're at. I've got to find the damn things. But I've got them. I've got the hard copies. I requested them. And I was surprised that I got them. I didn't think they'd give me them. But they did. These people are not here to be Americans. They're not here to be your friend. They're not here to be productive members of society. They're here to conquer America for Allah, because that holy book commands them to do so. Period. Period. Different mindset. It's a different mindset. All the Muslims in Dearborn, Michigan and elsewhere should immediately be deported and sent back to Muslim countries. Every one of them. Even the converts. Even the converts. These prisoners that convert to Islam, ship their ass out too. They've got no business being here. Hell, they got no business being in the West at all. Because if you want to be technical about it, they should be in the land of peace. Well, where's the land of peace? Muslim countries. That is the land of peace. Alright, so if they truly believe in peace, like they claim, head to the Muslim countries. That's the land of peace, according to the Quran. Right? Yeah. They're not supposed to be here. They're not supposed to be here at all. But I just thought it was fucking sickening, actually, that they would jump on Trump because he dared to want to vet or profile these motherfuckers, and them over there screaming death to America. Huh. Are you nuts? You want to get blown up? Is that what you want? You want to get your family and your friends blown up? Don't vet them. Don't profile them. Don't intern them. God forbid. You know, God forbid that we ought to try to protect ourselves. What's the matter with people, man? What's the matter with you leftists, man? You liberals and leftists. You better be thinking. You better put your thinking cap on and figure out that this ain't no game. And these people are not your friend. They are not your friend. I don't give a damn what they say to your face. They're allowed to lie to you, remember? Al-Taqiyya, they're allowed to lie to your face. They're the only institution I'm aware of that allows you to lie. No other institution does so. Well, maybe LaVeyan and Luciferian Satanism does, but, you know, legitimate religions, you're not allowed to lie. It's forbidden. But Islam allows it. Maybe that's why the Satanists don't speak out that much about Islam, is because Islam is the true Satanism. Think about that one for a second. I mean, Islam was started by a demon by the name of Sin, a Mesopotamian demon. So maybe Islam is the true Satanism, and that's why a lot of Satanists don't speak out against Islam. Think about that for a minute. I have. Maybe that's why a lot of Satanists don't like the fact that I speak out against Islam. Have you noticed that it's the Satanists that jump my shit when I speak out against Islam? Have you noticed that? It's true. Why is that? Why is that, folks? Think. Think. Think a minute. Use your brain. Alright? Use your brain. But yeah, oh, there went my screensaver again. But yeah, you know, I'm sorry, you know, but when people are over there screaming death to America, yes, I want to profile them. When they blow up the USS Cole, when they commit 9/11, when they kill a bunch of innocent people in Paris, you damn right I want to profile their fucking ass. You damn right I do. You damn right I do. And fuck you if you don't agree. Like I said, you're not wanting to properly vet and profile these people makes you almost a fucking traitor to this country. What if we don't let's say we don't profile these Muslims that are coming here. And they blow up the Statue of Liberty or some shit. Which, by the way, some believe is wired already to blow. But you know, let's say that they blow up the Statue of Liberty and thousands of people die. That blood will be on your hands. That blood would be on your hands because you were the one that said we shouldn't profile them, that we shouldn't vet them, that we shouldn't intern them. You said it, and now thousands of people are dead because of what you said. Do you want that on your conscience? Do you? Because I don't. I don't want that on my conscience. I don't want the deaths of thousands of innocent Americans on my fucking conscience. So yes, I want to profile them. Yes, I want to vet them. Yes, I want to intern them for 2 years. You damn right. This is a war. 1776, Islam declared war on America, and it's a shame that the media, even today, even Fox News, all media, is still not saying it's Islam. They're saying it's radical Islam, which I guess is a step in the right direction, but they're still not just saying Islam as a general, because it's all of Islam, not just radical Islam. It's all of Islam. There's still people saying that Islam is a religion of peace. Holy shit. There's nowhere in that damn book where the Muslims are at peace. They're waging war against everybody in that damn book. What in the fuck drugs are you on? Seriously. Nobody has read this damn book, man, apparently. There is nowhere in the Quran that sues for peace. You're to wage war against all non-Muslim countries. That is a command from their God. And it doesn't matter whether they're Sunni or Shia or Wahhabi or Kurdish or any. If they're a Muslim, well, look at what the Chechen Muslims did to Russia. Look at what the Chechen Muslims, and the Chechen Muslims are white as the driven fucking snow. So you can't scream racist now, motherfuckers. Wanted to say I'm racist because I'm against Islam. Fuck you. The Chechen Muslims are white as the driven snow. So fuck you and your racist fucking bullshit. But look what the Chechen Muslims did to Russia. Had they been vetted, shit wouldn't have happened. All Muslims pose a legitimate threat to the safety, welfare, and culture of every Western nation on earth. That is the truth. Islam is the threat. Now, granted, the bulk of the men that support Islam come from the Middle East. But like I said, the Chechen Muslims are white as the driven fucking snow. And look what they did to Russia. It's Islam. Not radical Islam. It's Islam as a whole needs to be outlawed. It needs to happen. It must happen. Because if it doesn't happen, we're going to put up with this shit for the next 2,000 fucking years. It's got to end now. You will never stop terror until you outlaw Islam and banish all Muslims from the West. That's how you do it. That's the only way to do it. It's the only way to do it. Sorry. Sorry about your luck. But that's the only way to do it. Anything else is just a fucking joke. Anything else is a joke, man. It is. I've done this before. I've done this before, but I'm going to do it again. You ready? Random Islam quote. You ready? Ready for a quote from the Quran? Just random page, man. I ain't even going to fucking look. Random page. Let's see here. Mix it up real good. Boom. All right. What do we got here? Every matter, small and great, is on record. Just prior to that, it says, and oft in the past we have destroyed gangs like unto you, then is there any that will receive admonition? So even when I find a peaceful passage, just above it is talking about taking on gangs or whatever. Okay? This is a book of war, folks. This is an ideology of death, an ideology of hate, and an ideology of world conquest. That's what this book is. That's what it's always been, and that's what it always will be. And that's the truth. And you can sit there and deny all you want. You can deny it all you want, but you ain't going to get away from it, because it's the truth. The Ottoman Empire swept across North Africa like a plague, killing, raping, pillaging, destroying whole cultures. Whole cultures. And all the data about them. You know, there's very little data on a lot of these cultures because they destroyed everything in their path. Literally. Literally everything in their path. All the records and shit. It's a goddamn shame that the Crusades didn't do that with Islam. Because if all the records and holy books had been destroyed, Islam might not even be a threat today. But the Crusades were a fucking joke. And now we got to put up with the shit because our ancestors dropped the ball. But I got to give Vlad the Impaler credit. Vlad Tepes Dracul. He kept the motherfuckers out of Europe for a long time. And there were others. But Vlad's probably the best widely known. The death of his wife probably made him mad. Mad as in insane. He was already angry. But, you know, something's got to be done. This is not going to go away until we make it go away. We, meaning the West. The West has got to make Islam disappear. Otherwise, our children, our children's children, their children's children, and their children's children will still have to put up with terror. That's the truth. It will not stop until Islam is destroyed utterly and completely. That's the truth. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. I hope, folks, that, you know, I'm helping you, because that's my goal. My goal is to help you. Okay, it is. Because a lot of people do not know this shit. They're hard at work, you know, working for their families and shit, and they don't have time to sit down and study the Quran, you know, and understand what the goal is and what it means. They just don't. And that's the truth. And you know, like I said, I've been studying these motherfuckers now for 14 years. And, you know, the conclusions are rather obvious to me. You know, very obvious to me. You know, they're saying, oh, it ain't hard to radicalize Muslims. No, it isn't hard to radicalize Muslims, because they were already radicalized when they swore oath to that book. So no, it's not hard to radicalize them, because there is no such thing. If you believe that book, you have to do what their God says. And what does their God say? Their God says to wage jihad against the infidel. That's what it says. And that's what they do until we kill them, which is what we have to do. We have to kill their happy ass. And that's just the way it goes, you know. It's just the way it goes, man. Like it or lump it. But I'll be damned if I'm going to let a bunch of Muslims come over here and kill everybody I know. Simply because some smarmy ass liberal gets offended when I want to have them profiled. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. Nuts. Fucking nuts, man. I don't know what to do about you goddamn liberals, man. I really don't. I really don't, man. But you need to get a clue, and you need to get it fast, because these Muslims don't play. Dearbornistan, as I've taken to calling it, is a ticking time bomb. And they got a shit ton of Muslims up there, too. I don't know if you guys remember it. It made the news. Muslims up there in Dearborn, Michigan threw rocks at the Christians while the policemen just stood there with their fucking arms folded. They didn't do anything. They literally stood there with their arms folded while Muslims threw rocks at Christians. What the fuck, man? I mean, really. If you got friends or relatives near Dearborn, Michigan, get them out. Get them out of there. Because Dearborn, Michigan is a ticking time bomb. And those Muslims are not your friends. They are not. It says right in the goddamn Quran, take neither the Christian, the Jew, pagan, or atheist as a friend. It says it right in there. Now you say, well, Bon, it says take neither Christian or Jew as a friend. Why did you add pagans and atheists? Because the Quran says to kill pagans and atheists. So obviously they're not their friend if they're trying to kill your ass, right? Come on, use a little wisdom here. Okay? But yeah, pagans and atheists, we don't even get a chance at redemption, according to the Quran. They just kill us outright. We don't get a chance at redemption. We're not deemed worthy. Oh, God. Telling you, people. This is gonna be some serious shit, man. It is. It's gonna be some serious shit. I want my screensaver again, damn. It's going to be some serious shit, and I'm, well, Von Helton, are we going to get through this? I believe we will. I believe we'll get through it. I believe everything will be alright in the end. But it's going to be real shitty up until we do. Up until we do. And people are going to die because of liberalism and socialism. People will die. Because the socialist mindset and the liberal mindset is all about appeasement, and you can't appease a culture of death and hate. You can't appease a culture like that, because they'll kill your ass. And Paris is the proof. Paris is the proof that appeasement and throwing money at the problem didn't work. Alright. Anyway, that's all I've got. Y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
Say bye-bye, Big Bear.
Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.